I was on set today with a man who, granted, very kind, very sweet, super nice guy, easy to hang out with.
Wait, do y'all see this? Men who only want biological children don't really want to be fathers.
Bullshit.
What?
Wait a minute, what the hell?
Y'all just get on these apps and say anything. How you mad because one man don't want to play another man's save game? Pathetic, man. We done made this too normalized. And I always tell y'all, women get on here and make some crazy takes, and they always turn them comments off. I tell y'all, look at the comments. Off.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So I got a video for you guys of a young lady who went viral for saying this, and I guess she did not want any smoke, you guys. So let me tell y'all, the first thing that I did was try to find the original video. Yeah, not only did she turn off the comments, you guys, she completely took that video down. She did not want these problems, but good thing though, there was enough people that stitched and reacted to it enough for me to pretty much get the whole original video from what I can tell anyway. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
I was on set today with a man who, granted, very kind, very sweet, super nice guy, easy to hang out with. But the topic of children came up. And if you know me, I don't want children. I absolutely know for a fact, 1000%, I do not want children. You can't talk me out of it. And so I always love to talk to men that say they want to be fathers, okay? And he starts boasting about wanting to be a dad. He wants to do the messy part. Is it messy? He wants the loud, every part of it. I'm like, yeah, okay. I said, so you would want to adopt children if you never found the right partner? And he goes, no, they have to be my biological child.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
To sit over here and say some goofy ass shit like that when your ass don't even want no damn kids. I tell you, y'all really do just come on here and say anything. Y'all done reached a whole new level of slow.
So men who want biological kids don't really want to be fathers. Men who only want biological kids don't really want to be fathers. Says the woman who does not want kids. Says the woman who's boastfully, proudly announcing that she does not want kids. But yet you have a problem with a man who wants to have kids, want to be a father. In fact, the father that he never had, but he does not want to adopt. I want kids. I don't want to adopt no kid, nor do I need to or have to. You're looking down on somebody and judging them because they don't want to adopt a kid, but you don't want kids. When has it become such a bad thing for a man to want his bloodline to continue? Who wants his own flesh and blood, wants to find a woman, settle down, and have a child with that woman. I'm trying to make sense of what you said, because it seems like you're helping society the least. You don't want to adopt and you don't want to have kids. He wants to have kids, just don't want to adopt. That's his preference. Why are you judging him for that? Coming on, what?
What?
Bro, stay childless and stay single. A child with your genes should not be, that type of stupidity should not continue. And two, no man should deal with that type of stupidity neither. And anybody in your comment section agreeing with that, they should also stay single and childless, barren even.
Well, you know, guys, in some cases like this, I would have more than loved to show y'all the comment section. But like I said, not only did she block the comment section, she completely took that video. Yeah, she knows she said some goofy shit, dumbass.
They have to move my biological child. And then I was like, oh, okay, you're one of those.
Shorty said men who only want biological children don't really want to be fathers. I told y'all it's getting scary. And what do you mean by one of those? What do you, bro? You know what? I guarantee you her phone screen time is 10 plus hours. And I guarantee you her TikTok is nothing but I hate men rhetoric. I guarantee it. That is the only way that you can get to this level of slow. For most people, not men, for most people, men and women, having biological kids is normally, we don't gotta act slow here, is normally the preferred method. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, people ain't trying to adopt until they realize they can't get pregnant or he can't get her pregnant. 9 times out of 10, people don't want to mess with people with kids because why? Who the hell wants to pick up on somebody's save game? Who? I'm not saying that some people aren't generally just that want to adopt, but even the people that I know who said they want to adopt, I kind of want to have 1 or 2 first biologically and then adopt later on. Even people who want to adopt wants to have their own biological kids. Like, bro, this is like just like such a common sense thing. Like it's scary that this is even a conversation that I'm having right now. Please put down your phone. Please go outside. Please.
Yeah, that's another reason why this take was so dumb, because I think she didn't stop and think that yeah, women want to have their own children too, you know. And he actually made a very valid point. I mean, because I hate to use celebrities as reference to this, but I always notice whenever you ever see celebrities adopt, it's usually after they have their own children. So I think he has a fair assessment on that. You know, some people that adopt, they usually have already had children. So you got to think about that as well. But yeah, let's keep it moving.
I was on set today with a man who, granted, very kind, very sweet, super.
Did you see what that said? No, go back. No, I'm going to show you. It says men who only want biological children don't really want to be fathers.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up. Stupid son of a... I can't stand up that motherfucker, man.
Men who only want biological children don't really want to be fathers. Kevin Samuels used to say, shame, insult, guilt, and a need to be right. Sign language. If you ever notice, the ones who have made horrible decisions in their lives are the ones that normally try to shame you out of your standards so that way they can bring you down to a level that benefits them. In her video, she talked about a conversation that she was having with a guy. And the guy stated that he wanted to have the experience of raising a child, having his child. So for whatever reason, she said to the guy, oh, so that means you would be open to adopting children. And the guy said, no, I want them to be biologically mine, which is fine, right? At least you would think so. Her response to that was to say, oh, you're one of those guys. And get this, in the beginning of her video, she stated that she doesn't even want to have any kids. Which again, you would think that's fine, right? No one is attempting to shame her because she doesn't want kids. But she wants to shame the man who wants to have biological children. Don't allow these losers to shame you out of your position, y'all.
But see, that's just the thing, though. Who is she to sit over here and have any kind of position on this when she doesn't want to have children herself? What do you look like trying to shame a man out of that when you don't even want to have kids? That's the part that's throwing me the fuck off. Like, it would make a lot more sense if she was a stepmom. I mean, excuse me, not a stepmom, single mom. My apologies. And you know what? When I originally came across this, that was my first thought, was like, oh, you must be a single mom in your feelings because you're gonna came across a man that don't want to be a stepfather. But being, as you know, the sisterhood is strong in arms, and you know they'll enable just about anything, no matter how much of a bad deal it is for the man, for the counterpart. It wouldn't shock me if she felt that way, because she probably knows or friends with a lot of women who she think are just these wonderful women, and just so happen to be single mothers. That wouldn't shock me. So I could see that being a thing, man, where you over here trying to, speak up for the next woman, because you might know a woman that is over here looking for a stepdaddy, and you over here in your feelings because men don't want to step up no more. Just did a video on that's doing pretty well. Should check that out. But anyway, let's keep it moving.
No, they have to make my biological child. And then I was like, oh, okay, you're one of those.
Hey man, what you mean I'm one of those, bro? Hey, like, no disrespect on any single parents, bro, out there, bro. I know it's hard out there. But this girl just said, if you don't want to take care of a stepchildren, you don't want to be a father, bro. What? Bro, like, a lot of dudes out there want to be a dad, but they don't want to be that to everybody, bro. Just like for me, I tell everybody this same shit. I want to settle down. I want to find love. I'm ready to be in a long-term relationship. That does not mean I want to settle down anybody. That does not mean I'm trying to be in a long-term relationship with anybody. Same thing here. I want to be a dad. I want to be a father. I don't want to be a father to anybody. I don't want to be dad to anybody. So if you're going to follow that, your logic, you got to date any man who comes up to you. If not, you don't want to actually want to date nobody for real.
So I saw this post from a content creator that said men who want biological kids don't really want to be fathers. At this point, I just feel like some people just be rage baiting. Like, what does that mean? I think I just generally don't understand it. So like, let's just try to break it down together. So this is my son. God forbid something happens to me and someone else raises my son. Does that make that person more of a father than I am because they raised my son and I didn't get the opportunity to raise my son? Or because I have him, does that mean I don't really want to be a father? Like, see, it just opens up a wormhole of just nonsense, because this is where I'm going with it. I think we just have to normalize, like, they're just people. Like, if someone hops on the internet and you think that's your viewpoint, then that is your problem. Like, just make it you. Just don't say it's anyone else. Don't blame the other people. Just be like, yo, this is how I feel. This is where I'm going with this. These are the people that are in my life. Like, that's it. Like, just let's normalize that.
And I hear where he's coming from, but let's keep it a buck. She shut down that comment section for a reason. And I don't know if y'all noticed, as I was going, and that's another reason why I wanted to share those other responses, because as y'all saw other people responding to it, at one point those comments were on. So what that tells you is that there were some people in that comments that were agreeing with her, believe it or not. So we could sit over here and say, yeah, this is just me, this is just my problem, this is just my viewpoint. But something tells me that she was getting a lot of agreements, but she was probably getting overwhelmed by the disagreements in comparison to the agreements, which is what women tend to do when they have these crazy ass takes and they turn the comments off. 9 times out of 10, if a woman turned the comments off, it's because she has more people disagreeing with her than she does agreeing with her. Therefore, she doesn't feel like she has the kind of backup necessary to feel confident enough to keep that post up if she decides to do so. Generally, and it's kind of, I would say it's half and half when you'll see a woman take down a post that she probably getting a lot of shit on, kind of like that female comedian that crashed out on dude in the crowd. I don't know if y'all remember that, but that happened months ago. But like outside of that, it's kind of like hit or miss. Let's keep it moving.
When men say they want kids, I push. Why? First response I get is usually they want to be a father. Makes sense, but you can be a father to kids that are not biologically related to you. Ask why it's important for their kids to be biological. So many say legacy. This isn't Game of Thrones.
Okay, first off, yes, you can be a father to an adoptive kid. That's an amazing thing, right? It is absolutely fantastic, and God bless you for it. Truly, truly mean that. However, the desire to have a biological kid is not wrong. It's not selfish. It's pretty simple overall. I mean, when you really think about it, over 200,000 years of evolution have led to you. Your bloodline goes as far back as humanity itself. So of course there's going to be some internal pull to have a biological kid to continue on that bloodline. It's not wrong, it's not selfish, it's just simply natural.
Now, what's interesting about that video, you guys, because the woman who went viral, that was recently. That was like one the last week or two or so. But that video that I just played for you guys, that's like from a couple years ago. I didn't have any idea that this was like bothersome for some women. The fact that men want their own biological children. Like stepmothers, it makes sense because a lot of women that already have, I keep saying stepmothers, single mothers. Sorry, you guys. I already know they're gonna kill me in the comments about that. But seriously though, single mothers, it makes sense for them to complain about that because you've basically disqualified them. And women act like they can't be disqualified whatsoever. Only they can do the disqualifying. So that would make sense. But when you got women that are literally just over here like, damn, why is, continuing on your bloodline so important? Why wouldn't it be? It's like it's part of the reason why we're here. It's like I don't understand why this is so hard to comprehend for women, bro. Like I think some of these women who think like this are just like super programmed, bro. Like, man, I'm like, dude, they must be feeding MK Ultra through the flat screens nowadays, because Jesus Christ.
Not mine.
Knew that was going to happen though.
I can't imagine how devastating that was. I mean, I know he's already prepared.
Yeah, you can though, but like
Right.
if you have it in your heart that this is going to be your kid, even though your brain is telling you it's really fucking not. It's
Right.
difficult. 1 in 4 men are not the father. No, 1 in 3. It's 1 in 3 men are not the father. It's like 40%. 1 in 3.
That's too many.
Yeah, are not the father. 40% is what they said that the last study said that 40% of men are raising children who are not theirs and they don't even know it.
That breaks my heart.
Yeah.
Women go through shit and women want to say they have it harder, but a woman will never have to second guess on whether or not her child belongs to her.
Right. I think that when women do that shit and men end up having to pay child support before the child support is initiated, a DNA test should be court ordered.
Oh, I agree. Definitely.
And I also think for everybody who's had to pay child support that finds out later that the kid is not theirs, that child support should be owed and it should be forced to be paid.
Yeah.
And if the woman can't pay, she should have to go to fucking jail. Just like men who don't fucking pay their child support should have to go to jail. The DNA test should matter more than the name on a birth certificate.
Right.
Because anybody's name could be on a birth certificate. Any man that's in a relationship with a woman that's like, yeah, I'm going to raise this fucking kid even though I know it's not mine, and sign the name on that birth certificate, guess what, bud? You're paying child support.
Y'all let me know what you thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that's with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel as well as the live show channel. Both links are in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.
you.